Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video. I'm guessing the reason that you clicked on this is you're probably wondering to yourself, how could a man so handsome also be so smart that he could create an app? Well, let me tell you how I did it. Anyways, so in 2017, my team and I, we launched an app called Couch Coach. Now, Couch Coach was a football game that allowed you to interact. Yeah, it allowed you to interact with a real game, right? Kind of like interactive fantasy football. You'd be watching a game and you'd be predicting offensive plays. And yeah, you earn points throughout the game. And if you had the most points at the end of the game or the quarter, then you won, right? And we were able to launch this on iOS and Android. And for me, that was a huge moment in my life because it was an accumulation of so much hard work, risk, and yeah, just curiosity that I hope to share in this video. Uh, yeah, kind of how it started, the story behind Couch Coach from my perspective. Yeah, so let's dive into it. So, the whole idea, where did this idea come from? Well, yeah, I grew up a football player. I love football. I'm from Hawaii, went to the best high school, Koku High, class of 2007. Back-to-back state champs. We beat Punahou and St. Louis. Yeah, St. Louis, fun fact, St. Louis is the same high school that Tua Tagovailoa and Marcus Mariota went to. So, yeah, beat them our senior year. And here's another interesting fact. What's something that Marcus Mariota and Tua Tagovailoa have in common? They both lost to Koku. Boom, let's go. Anyways, so yeah, I grew up a football player and love watching football with my friends. And we were always the annoying fans in the stands that thought they knew better than the coach, right? We were the ones, oh, dang, why did they call that play? Couldn't they see this? Yeah, we were those guys. Not proud of it, but hey, it is what it is. So throughout that time, right, complaining about coaches, coaching, I thought to myself, is there any way that I could validate my opinions? Like, am I really as smart as I think I am? There has to be a way that I could prove it. If I could show that I'm predicting all of their plays, I'm pretty sure somebody else is as well. So that's where the idea came from. I wanted to figure out if I actually knew what I was talking about. So yeah, that's where the idea came from. And yeah, being a football player, you're probably wondering, oh, how did I get into tech? How was I able to take this ambiguous idea and actually turn it into a product? Um, well, long story short, I wanted to start this. I was in college, and I wanted to start this business to earn money. And the idea we came up with was Modern Tapa. Now, Modern Tapa essentially was going to be an Etsy for Polynesian designers. You had companies like C4 was out. You had Survey. I don't know if you guys remember those. Ruka had their BJ Penn line. There was a lot of the boom for Polynesian apparel was really hot at that time. 2015, 2012, during that time. I can't remember. No, yeah, 2015. So yeah, we wanted to build this. I built a team. We got together. We had marketing. We had design. We had business, but we did not have a product, right? We did not have a developer. We didn't have a coder that could build what we wanted. And I thought to myself, hey, I could probably build that, right? I mean, it should be, right? I thought it wasn't going to be too hard, but I was like, hey, the rumor at the time was a lot of developers were expensive. Everybody, if you're a developer, you're making apps and you're making money. So the rumor was we couldn't afford it. So I thought, hey, maybe I could figure out the basics and, maybe I could put something together. I ended up taking a tech entrepreneurship class and a few programming class, and that was my first dive into coding or into, web development and whatnot. And I liked what I tasted. And it was from that moment that me being in college at that time, I switched my major and I was like, hey, I want to pursue this a little bit more. So that kind of what got me into tech. And um, yeah, that business didn't really amount to much, but it at least got me into the career that, yeah, app development and whatnot. Now, if you fast forward a year and a half, I started to pick up on some of the basics and I started to realize that, hey, I can kind of see how I could take this idea and turn it into an actual product. So I started to, with my limited design skills, I started to brainstorm, go on a whiteboard and just say, hey, if I can use this technology, you know, similar to what you guys see on fantasy football, right? Fantasy football, if a player does something, right, your points are updated, right? Real time. So I was thinking, well, if yeah, there's some similarities. Let me put two and two together and see if we can build this product. So I was able to, brainstorm a little bit, and there was an event that was happening. It was called CodeCamp. Now, CodeCamp is a 24-hour hackathon. Basically, you have 24 hours to build a product. At the end of the 24 hours, you're judged on your performance. And I was thinking, hey, I think this is my senior year. I think I know enough to actually make a very basic version of this. So I started to brainstorm and actually get a bit more serious about it. And so I ended up bringing on two other developers to help me to build it, Andrew and Michaela, two great guys. And yeah, we entered the competition in 24 hours. We ended up winning the collegiate division, which was really cool. And it was really fun because when it came time to judging, we really wanted to wow them. So we brought in a TV, we brought in a couch, and we gave them our phones. And yeah, I think we were streaming a Waste Time 49ers game. That's the only one you could find on YouTube. But yeah, they were able to watch a game. They were choosing plays and they were getting points, and they started to get really excited. And everybody else, even people that weren't judging, wanted to play along. And we started to see their excitement. And then we realized, oh, hey, let's take this, let's make this legit and put it into the App Store and see what happens. So yeah, that was in November. Came September, we got really serious and we had our app in the App Store and in the Play Store for the next season. So it was really cool. It was really fun. I think throughout the season we had 150 downloads. Yeah, it was a really fun experience. If you guys want to know more about the business side of that, I'd love to share. Comment below anything that you want to know. But yeah, that experience, it was really awesome. We got really excited about it. And yeah, taking it from just a random idea and turning it into a product was a really fun experience for me. And if there's one thing I like to share and to end with is, I don't know, this idea that action provokes action. You won't realize your path until you take a step forward. You never know what's gonna. You might think you know what is going to happen, but until you take your first step forward and give it an honest effort, that you'll realize your potential. You'll be exposed to a whole new thing. Like going back to the whole modern topic thing, right? Had I not thought that I could be a programmer, or had I not, had that interest, I wouldn't have even gotten to making this football app. So yeah, if there's any of you still stuck on a prompting, still stuck on an idea, give it an honest effort. Find somebody that can guide you. Find a mentor. Just take a step forward and just see what happens. Yeah, you'd be surprised. You have some positive experience. I'm more than confident in that. But cool. Thank you guys very much. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys like this, subscribe, hit the bell. That's what all the YouTubers say. But yeah, if you want more of this, I'll be sharing more. Hopefully it's of value to you. So cool.